When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
If you work in university maintenance, Grainger considers you an MVP because your playbook ensures your arena is always ready for tip-off. And Grainger is your trusted partner, offering the products you need all in one place, from HVAC and plumbing supplies to lighting and more, and all delivered with plenty of time left on the clock, so your team always gets the win. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, visit Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm 12 Kyle, but you're listening, so you probably already know that by now. If you haven't done so already, make sure that you subscribe to this podcast. You can find it just about anywhere, so there's no reason not to subscribe. All right, on this particular podcast, me and my homie Eclectik, we just happen to be talking about the newly released Jay-Z album, the 444 album. This is unscripted, and I got to give you a little hint. One of us likes this album, the other doesn't. So this is just our initial thoughts. This isn't an album review because I think it's whack to review an album when you haven't listened to it for anything beyond a week. So we're going to drop the theme music, special guest appearance by my daughter Skyler, and we'll get the podcast cracking. Let's get it.
I can't believe you like that fucking album, man.
I like it.
The album
man.
is not good.
Like it.
It is not good.
I like it. And I'm surprised that you listened to it twice.
No, all right. Telling you 100% truth. This is what happened.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, wait a second. Yes.
Oh, look, he in trouble.
No, Skyler, hold on a second. What'd you say? It's time for you to go to bed. It's time for you to go to bed. It's past bedtime. So you came here to get a penny?
Yes.
What do you need that for?
Nothing.
All right, let me kiss. Say goodnight, E.
Good night, E.
Good night.
He said goodnight. All right, go to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Close the door. Yeah, she came here to get a penny.
Well, listen, maybe you should give her an allowance.
Yeah, she's 5. She don't need no allowance.
She needs an allowance if she's looking for pennies. She said she dig deeper and still coming up with lint.
Still coming up with lint. Pocket like rabbit ears.
No, all right. So this is what happened. So I got up and then I realized that the album had dropped, which I didn't give a fuck about. I wasn't looking for it. And then people, you know how people on Twitter is, they just skeeting all over the place. Oh my God, he said this and this is the greatest. And I'm like, it can't be good. But I said, you know what? Instead of being a hater, let me see if I can find this thing for free because I'm damn sure not signing up for Tidal.
No question.
So I couldn't find it. So I found the Tidal thing that gave you the previews of each song. Mm-hmm. So I was like, well, fuck, let me hear the previews for each song. I mean, I should be able to get a good synopsis of what's going down for like a minute, half a minute of each song. So I listened and I was like, all right, that sucks. That's weird. That's dumb. That might be something. And so that was it. And so I was like, maybe a song, maybe 2 songs seemed interesting. That was my quote unquote first time listening.
Okay, so your first listen wasn't a full listen. It was just
it wasn't a full listen.
Okay, gotcha.
So then I was like, so then people was saying, I was like, all right, let me see it. So I found the free joint, the shit that I tweeted you, and I was like, all right. I was sitting at my desk. I was like, let me listen to it. And so two things I noticed. The first thing was his songs are so short,
very short,
that the preview was damn near the whole song. I was like, I legit heard the whole thing once, because it was like he got songs that's like a minute and a half almost. It seemed like I'm like, nigga, this is the whole. So anyway, so I'm listening. I'm like, look, we're in a situation where on Facebook. See, you're a big Facebook guy. I'm not a Facebook guy.
I'll be off and on.
But on like Facebook, people just think that everybody wants to know everything in their personal business. Look, hey, my grandmother just died. Why are you go mourn? Why are you typing it on Facebook?
It can't be that bad.
Why are you? Hey, I just got in a car accident. Why are you telling me?
No. Here's the one I hate. Like I'm in the hospital.
Yeah.
But won't say why you're in the hospital.
Yeah, and he go a picture of my wrist band. Like, son. So I'm listening to this, and like I said, this is what I said. I said I halfway like the Marcy Me song.
Marcy Me, I like that.
And I appreciate the intentions of the OJ song. When you're talking about it, I appreciate the intention. But the fucking song itself sucks. But people, listen, hey, whatever. I'm like, oh, he said that. I was like, you know what? That message would have been so dope over a dope beat with a dope flow. That message would have been incredible. Mm-hmm. But since you and I are trained to listen to lyrics, so you like it a little bit more than me, but we get what he's talking about because we listen to the words. But if we're being 100% honest, the way he did the words, it wasn't dope. No.
So it was better than what you normally hear, but it's kind of hard because what you normally hear is not good. So you know what I mean.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why anybody that comes to me is like, "Nah, I like the album. It was good." It's like it's because you've been hearing fucking Lil Yachty. Yeah. No, these motherfuckers for so long and Drake songs for so long that anything that sounds remotely close to anything different or remotely close to hip hop, you're like, no, that's dope. Mm-hmm. And see, since I don't listen to any of that stuff and all I do is listen to 83 through 97, and I hear this, I'm like, Nick, no, that ain't even. Yeah, and see, that ain't even volume one. When he was really around. Like, that ain't even. So it's so I'm listening to like, nah.
Yeah, I like it, but I like, and I played it again a couple of times a day. It's a couple of tracks that I keep going back to that I like you said, the Marcy Me. And I always say, like, and I was telling somebody on Twitter this. I said, you kind of with Jay. I said Jay-Z, you have to hold him to a higher standard than your regular rap or whatever. I was like, but if you take let's say the bar, let's say if he made, I don't know, if he's made 12 albums, let's say, I don't know, Blueprint, let's say volume 1 is ranked 6, right? And so you ask yourself, okay, so that's his median. That's where his, he wasn't good, wasn't bad, just in the middle. Mm-hmm. Would any songs on this album make that album? I don't see any.
No.
So my thing is like this. It's good for what it is right now, but like like what song is it? I think it's the 444 song where he admits to cheating or whatever. Like that's cool, but bruh, like 3 months, 2-3 months or not, you're not gonna that particular song,
nobody gives a shit about that. No,
it's almost like, and I think me and you were talking about it before, like the Eminem. Like I can listen to Eminem, but Eminem, man, I'll listen to Eminem maybe like the first week or two is out. Then after that, I have no desire to go back to Eminem. And I kind of feel like this about this album. Like I like
Jay-Z has turned into a microwave rapper.
He giving the people what they want.
He is hot as soon as it come out, and then in a little bit, ain't nobody gonna give a shit. Because
this album will be played like 3 months from now.
Volume 1, even though I think Volume 1 was awful.
I love
comparatively,
right?
But I will still listen to Volume 1 today. I will still listen to it. I won't listen to Volume 2. I hate Hard Knock Life, but I will listen to Volume.
You don't like Hard Knock Life?
I hated that fucking.
You know what?
album.
Volume 3 is the one, and you like that. I didn't, especially that back half of that album. Oh my!
I like Volume 3. I like Volume 3.
You are the only one that I know that like. Well, you know what? What's it? NYMP or something? Whatever that
It's
shit
the
was.
realest. NYMP, the realest.
When you
New
told
York
me you
Varsity
like that,
Project.
I was like, "Are you serious?"
Snoopy track.
Snoopy track, I like.
The things that you do with Mariah Carey.
I hated that joint. It
And my
sounds
jam,
so fruity.
my jam, it's been a murder. Think there's been. Oh, that's what.
You are the only person I know that likes that song.
Yeah, I love that album, but
And the hook is terrible too.
I like it.
You like the hook? Oh my gosh, the hook is awful.
With that said, back to Sean Carter, Jason. Think there's been. But the thing is, I'll listen to those.
Yeah.
I'll never listen to this album again. This was a word. This was the equivalent of an accident on your street. You hear, and then you wash your dish. You're like, well, let me go on the front porch see what happened.
Right.
Because everybody else is outside. Like, let me see. Oh, that's what happened. And you just go back in the house. That's it.
Right.
I'm not going to talk to my neighbors about it the next day. I'm not going to go and look and see who heard. I'm not going to read in the paper.
Yeah, you're not going to check online to see what happened.
I just want to see because everybody else was seeing it. Like, oh, okay. That's what happened. Somebody got hit. All right, well, okay.
Yeah, I had, and I tweeted, I said I had no desire to listen to it. So I was like, so I just happened to be up Friday morning. And, it was like 1 o'clock. I was doing something, messing around. And I just happened to get on Twitter. And people were tweeting about it. And I was like, damn. And then it kind of triggered like, oh, shit, the album's out. And so I was like, all right, well, whatever. And then before you tweeted me, a couple of people, before I even got on Twitter, people hit me up. Yo, what do you think about it? I was like, dog, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm literally just logging on. I haven't heard it, whatever. And then you sent me the link. And then my boy emailed me some MP3s. And so the link that by the time I went to try to listen to it for the first time, the link that you sent, it was like crowded, like you couldn't even get on. So I went to the MP3s that my boy sent. I was like, all right, I'll take these, burn and put them on a disc, no problem. But every time I went to go listen to the album, I kept getting pulled away from a meeting and conference call. And so I literally didn't listen to it until like 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. I was like, okay, this is not bad. It's not bad. And I listened to it again on the way home. And I was like, it has he's got some joints on there where he is spitting. But he
does not.
Hold on. But and I say spitting, I don't mean like the old Jay-Z. It's like he's a little bit more refined, but he's not. It's not. Streets is watching.
I wish we could do it. We should do a 444 review for the podcast so people can know.
Because you know what? No, it's about 20 million people doing 444 reviews, and it's and they're telling you it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
I know, and that's why this one would be different. No. Listen, here's the thing, and this is one of the things, and I couldn't type this in 140 characters, so I never really said this. I enjoy the fact that he's making, quote, grown-up rap.
Me too.
I love it. This is what we need. But he could be spitting and making it dope. He got the subject matter, but he don't have the delivery. He's not doing it the way. Here's the thing. There should be a lane for grown-up rap. There should be,
no question.
Just like there's adult rock and adult contemporary, there should be a genre. There should be a lane for adult hip-hop. It should be a way that fucking Raw Bass can make a It should be a way that Special Ed can make a new album. There should be a way that all these people can make a new album and talk about kids and every now and then talk about things growing up, and still talk about how dope you are. But yeah, it's some grown up subject matter. Fucking talk about prostate cancer. I don't give a fuck. but
that's funny.
Still spit.
Right.
And make it dope, because if you don't, you can make any subject. We listen to songs about Sir Mix-a-Lot's Hoopty. It was dope. We listened to Biz Markie talk about the fucking going to the mall. It was dope because it was dope. And so the thing is, he And I tweet what I did tweet was earlier today.
And you can't tweet too much about it either.
But what I did tweet earlier was I said it took one dude to rap about the idiotic things that people are doing on social media for you guys to realize that it was dumb. Yeah. Like, so he was talking about holding the money up to your ear and
yeah, exactly.
So until he said something, it wasn't dumb.
Right.
Like, you guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah.
So
and that's the thing. Like, social media, it really. I mean, like, I remember yesterday just getting on Twitter. And man, just everybody, everybody's quoting lines, and that's I'm okay with that. That's cool, but at the same time, like some of these songs, the flow, what he was talking about was fine, but the flow, as far as what I remember from Jay-Z, the flow just like he was chopping up the flow and stuff, and it's not like how it was, and I don't think. Like,
what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't think I'm wrong in wanting him to rhyme as dope as he was, 10 years ago or 20 years ago. I just think like people, and like you said, I think people just, they were so consumed with the fact that one, he has provided an album, and two, here it is. Okay, it's the best thing since. It's not the best thing since sliced bread. It's good. It's good for him. It's good, that he put an album out. But and it's good that, I guess if you're into that kind of stuff, it's good the fact that he, came clean.
He's trying to be relevant.
Yeah,
he's trying to be relevant.
He didn't have to know that.
No, and because that's the thing. Never in the history of hip hop, authentic hip hop, anybody just, hey man, I cheated on my wife. Nobody. That's Phil Donahue shit. Nobody gives a. Nigga, just tell me that you doper than somebody else on the mic, nigga. What do you? So my thing was, Jay-Z has a responsibility in my eyes to show people that you can spit and be dope and still make money. Because if he would have went back to even Volume 3 Jay-Z and rap like that, remember how that fucking intro goes?
Yeah.
Right?
The intro is so fucking hard.
Okay, so even if he would have went Volume 3 intro Jay-Z, and still same subject matter. Hey, I fucking cheated and Solange hit me in the face. Sure. I mean, then nobody really gives a fuck. He's doing this shit for fucking Gossip and fucking Young Black and Fabulous.
Right.
But if he would have spit, people then would have, because this is the problem. People like, oh man, I'm glad Jay-Z came out. He's showing y'all how to rap again. I'm like that, but no, he didn't. No, that's not. No. So, but if he would have came out and spit, people would have been like, oh shit, I gotta step my game up.
Exactly.
This still crushing it.
Exactly.
But he didn't. He even made a song, the fucking La La Land, talking about how stupid people sound and how they sound in the same. But again, I saw through the bullshit. He did this song just so he can use that flow. I'm like, you using the flow that you talking. You did that just
because.
Just so people would listen to it, because you know that these motherfuckers don't really listen to lyrics like that, and they just listen to this fucking dumbass flow. I'm like, hey man, that's why I was like, man, get out of here with this album, dog. You could have came out and just been like, nah, nigga, this is how we do it. Mm-hmm. This is how we do it in New York. This is how we do it at Boston Pride. This is how I do it.
Right. This is how I do it.
Everybody come and get me. He had this fucking song on the come and get me. And he came out with, I'm like, man, stop it. Yeah, man, my feelings is hurt. I cheated on my wife.
I saw something. It said this thing
can't do that blue.
The Root, the I guess that's the internet site. The Root. They said that this is the first grown ass hip hop album. I'm like, no, it's not. And y'all are irresponsible for saying stuff like that, because somebody's gonna retweet that dumb tweet, and it's gonna be 20,000 retweets of it, and people are gonna actually believe that this is what it. No, it's not what it is. I mean, people have made dope albums. I mean,
the Roots have been making grown up hip hop since they started.
Thank you. And so it's like, I'm like, man, okay. I give him props for coming back out and delivering. And I told him, I said, look, I said it exceeded my expectations. I said, but I will admit my expectations were very low, even for him, because that last, it was terrible. I mean, like, for all the jokes we had for Kingdom Come, that Magna Carta shit was awful.
And that was my point. And I didn't even realize it until I tweeted you after you said you liked it. And I honestly, it was the first time I even thought about it after I sent the tweet when I said, what, besides Magna Carta, what album is that better than? And I honestly, that was I only thought about it then. But then after I sent the tweet, I was like, yeah, what fucking, I mean, as bad as Kingdom Come was, as bad as Blueprint 2 was, and Blueprint 3, and shit that I never want to listen to again.
Yeah. A
They
couple people
still
said,
better. They still better than that, Dawn.
A couple people said, "Yo, this is the best thing he's dropped since American Gangster." I'm like, man, that's not saying much.
That's not really a big.
That's not really. You're not really giving him props if you say that, because you can make a case that was his last really, really good album. You know, everything else was kind of, you know. And my man, he hit me up. He said, what do you say? He said this album is like Jordan with the Wizards. He's like, you know, he has moments. You know, Mike had a couple moments where he had 40-point games, but he might have a 40-point game on Monday, and then they play on Wednesday, and he scored 12. You know,
that's why I called him Emmitt Smith.
And that was perfect.
I was like, man, when he was with the Cardinals, man, he still had over 1,000 yards, but nigga,
yeah, it's kind of quiet 1,000. Like he had 1,000 yards, but it might have took like 1,800 rushes just to get it.
And they didn't go to the playoffs,
right?
So I mean, like, hey man, whatever. So that's how I'm looking at it. And like I said, I'm fortunate that I don't listen to a lot of the fucking Kendricks and the motherfuckers that was on the BET Awards and all that shit. And so when he come out with something, I'm like, okay, so I'm listening. I'm like, all right, nope, not that song. Now listen to that. Not that one. And the Marcy Me was the only one that was close to him spitting. I was like, okay. And then the song was like 60 seconds. So I'm like, all right, well, fuck it.
There's about 4 songs that I really like. There's 1 or 2 that are, you know, I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then there's like 2 or 3 that I'm like, nah, these are like skips. And that's probably, so I think like a month from now, 2 months from now, 5 months from now, the end of the year, it's something, if it's on, I'll go, or you know, if it's in rotation or so, or if I just think about a song, I'll go back to a particular song. But me just sitting and just listening through this album again, I can't. Like the replay value won't be there. I can tell you that already.
Yeah. By next week, I will have fully forgotten that this album even came out. I mean, because I can't. I listened to it. I was like, I will never listen to this again. Not like this is so shitty that I won't listen to this again. It's just nothing is moving me. Right. I will never be driving like, you know what? I ain't heard no about that OJ song from Jason. Let me put that on. It will never happen. Right. I know because the other thing I know for a fact, I'm never going to purchase it. I'm never going to download it. So I'm not going to have it.
Mm-mm. Well, I only have it because my boy sent me the MP3s. Yeah. He sent me the MP3, so I was like, let me go ahead and burn it. And I burned it to a CD. And dog, I don't even have CDs anymore. So
you just stream shit.
Exactly. So I got the MP3s in an email, and then I got, if I want to listen to it on my phone, and then I got a CD that I'll probably listen to in the car. But other than that, like, I'm not, it won't be something that, and then I thought about it earlier. I was like, well, how much will I go back to this? And I started thinking, okay, how many of his albums do I go back and listen to? You know,
first 3.
Yeah, I mean, like
the first 3 in Blueprint.
There's nothing past the Black Album that I'll go back and listen to American Gangster, but none of the other ones I haven't listened to those. I just don't. You know, and they were good for the times that they were there, I guess. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think that's ultimately what people are going to say about this album. It's good for the time that it came out, but
I just miss the times when motherfuckers would come out with an album, and I tweeted, it's like, man, I remember people would come on the album and you wanted to listen to it over and over again, not only because it was dope, you wanted to learn the words. You were like, so you can just, I was like, that's just gone. And this is another reason why LL's the GOAT. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anyway, you got a show to do, man.
Yes. Let's go ahead and get it. That's good content. I got that recorded.
That's what that should be out. That I'm telling you, tell the people the truth. But anyway, gang, I'm just fucking with you. I'm not recording anything. This is your show. My
recorder it starts recording as soon as the call connects. So
you're a very high tech individual, man. I'm just a regular guy, man.
So so you know what, man? I might put shit. By the time I put it out, it won't. What can we call it? The initial thoughts on Jay-Z's.
Initial reaction. 444 immediate reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. And there you have it. Once again, man, shout out to the homie Eclectic for coming through. Again, this is just our initial thoughts. This isn't an album review because it's really, really whack if you're doing an album review and the album hadn't been out for 24 hours. I mean, really, an album review should come after you've listened to it for at least a week or so. Nonetheless, man, that's our thoughts on it, man. Let us know if you agree, disagree. You can hit us up on Twitter. Until then, man, we'll catch you next time. 5Gs.
When you manage procurement for multiple facilities, every order matters. But when it's for a hospital system, they matter even more. Grainger gets it and knows there's no time for managing multiple suppliers and no room for shipping delays. That's why Grainger offers millions of products in fast, dependable delivery, so you can keep your facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Dinner time, it's where little moments are cherished. With Blue Cash Preferred, get 6% cash back at U.S. supermarkets and bring everyone together. I did say everyone. Learn more at americanexpress.com/explore-bcp. Terms and cashback cap apply with Blue Cash Preferred.